Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Pearson. This is Everything Has a Heart. I want to start this off with a little gratitude. I want to say thank you to Matt and Phil for putting on this amazing opportunity. It's allowing people, while they're social distancing, to connect with different people, to learn, to grow, and collaborate. And that's just an amazing experience. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. I also want to say thank you to all of you on the other side of the screen. There's so many different ways that you could be using your energy today. There's so many different pieces of media that are trying to grab your attention. And you decided to actively try and collaborate, connect with others, to listen to stories, to learn, and to grow. And that's huge. So thank you so much for being a part of this experience. It'd be smart to probably start with an introduction. Whenever you introduce yourself, you probably start by saying a sport you play, or a club you're a part of, or maybe a hobby. I know when I introduce myself, I always will say, I'm Kevin Pierce, I'm a math teacher, I'm from Rochester, New York, I like to hike, I like music, and all of those things are really important to me, but they're not who I am. It takes a lot of time and a lot of working together to really understand who someone is at their core. And throughout this presentation, I'm going to be talking a lot about who you are at your heart. So whenever I say my heart, I'm talking about my true identity, deep down, who I really am. It's always been important for me to reflect on who I am at my heart. But recently, I've had to do so a lot more because there's been a lot of change in my life. So as an educator, I was the newest to the position. As you can tell, I'm a pretty young guy. And I was at the bottom of the totem pole. And due to the pandemic that we're in, there's been some financial changes for a lot of schools, and my position was at risk. And if my position was at risk at this district, it made me really start thinking, well, other districts are probably in a similar place, and therefore there won't be as many positions for me to be a part of. And if that's the case, then I might not be a math teacher anymore. And if you just walk up to someone randomly on the street and say, who's Kevin Pierce? The first thing they would say is probably that I am a math teacher. So my profession has become really core to how other people see me and my identity. And to lose that, I felt like I was going to be losing a part of my identity. So I had to do a lot of reflection on who I truly am. And when I really dug deep into my core and to who I am at my heart, I realized that teacher wasn't in there. I'm somebody who cares deeply about other people. I want to help them learn, grow, and give them spaces to be their true selves. And teaching was a great vessel for that, but it isn't the only vessel for that. And when I really started reflecting on who I am at my heart, it gave me the opportunity to see different ways that I could change the role I was in and still be true to myself. I could go teach English abroad still, and I could allow people to connect with thousands of other people all around the world. That's an amazing opportunity. I could go work for a non-for-profit where I work for environmental justice and try and make the world a more habitable place. That still aligns with my values. So when you better understand yourself, it allows you so many more opportunities to find ways to continue to grow and thrive in a place that really is true to you. Because I got so caught up in a face value thing of being a teacher, I lost track of the reason why I teach in the first place. And that's to connect with other people and give them opportunities to be their best selves. So that's my first takeaway. When you truly understand who you are in your heart, it allows you the opportunity to not only to continue to grow in the things that are most important to you, it also allows you to, no matter what you're doing, no matter what role you take on, position you're in, it allows you to bring that part of yourself that's so important out into the world and continue to follow your personal mantra, right? So I want you to take some time and maybe even pause the video now if you feel like it and journal, reflect, meditate on who you truly are in your heart, because it might open up so many more doors that you never saw coming if you're really just focusing on the face value. Reflecting on your heart also is important for understanding others, because if you better understand your heart, then you can better understand what you need to look for when finding friends and people to connect with when you go out into the world. So why this is super important to me is right now in my life, I have a really great core group of friends. And the reason that we've stayed so close is because when I initially found these people, I looked at who they were deep down in their heart. And if they were someone who truly aligned with my values, obviously no two hearts are going to be exactly the same, but if they aligned with my values, I knew they were worth me investing my time, love, and energy into. And because I invested that time, love, and energy into them, and they also had a heart that aligned with mine, they put that energy, love right back into me. And we continued to grow, develop, better understand ourselves and how we were in relation to one another, and continue to just be stronger advocates for one another. Now, this can be super hard, right? Because we never want to say goodbye to friends. And I'm not saying that you need to go in and go block all your friends that you don't like anymore on social media. That's not where I'm going with this. What I am saying, though, is the more you invest in people whose hearts align with yours and get away from those face value things like, oh, we play the same sport, so we should be friends, right? You start to realize that the relationships that really matter and the ones that are going to give you the most growth as a human being. Here's where I'm going to make the biggest leap today. So just like we have a heart and other people have a heart, I'm going to argue that organizations and communities have a heart too. And this might seem a little weird at first, but let's think about it, right? An organization is a group of people who come together for their shared values. And those shared values kind of make the heart of that organization, right? And if you find an organization that aligns with your core values, it allows you a space and opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better person too. Here's my example for this. When I was in high school, I was a part of a couple of different clubs and sports, and I was a member of band and blah, 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 right? I was really fortunate to have a school where I was able to try a bunch of different things and really kind of like figure out who I was. But it wasn't until I became part of the Heart of New York Teen Institute program, shout out to you guys, that I was really given a space where I could be myself. This was finally a place where I realized, oh my goodness, wait, I'm surrounded by other people who have similar values to me. Remember earlier I said that all I wanted to do was make the world a better place for other people? I was surrounded by people, an organization that had that as its core mission, and was surrounded by other people who followed that core mission too. And because I invested so much love and time and energy into this organization, they gave that back to me. 5 years ago, I don't know, someone will fact check me. 5 years ago, I started doing a talk at the Heart of New York Teen Institute, and it scared the heck out of me, right? But they all believed in me and gave me this opportunity, and it made me realize that I really enjoyed doing this public speaking thing, something I never thought I would be able to do. But because I had people behind me who backed me and supported me, and I was a part of this organization that's heart aligned with mine, I was able to take this risk and really kind of figure out another piece of who I am and another interest of mine, and gave me new opportunities to connect with other people and to really follow who I am at my heart. And following that, it allowed me to connect with M&P, who gave me this opportunity to now talk at a camera in my living room and try and share one of my stories with you all. So because I really reflected on who I am and really invested in the organizations and found places where that aligned with my heart, they gave me the opportunities to really grow and be the person I am now. Now, I'm just a 24-year-old teacher who's from a small city in the middle of nowhere that you guys have never heard of, right? But because I've really truly reflected on who I am, surrounded myself with people whose hearts aligned with mine, and found organizations that really stuck to my core values, I've been able to flourish. And it's brought me so much peace of mind. It's brought me so much clarity. And it really has brought me just a network of folks who are trying to make me the best me I can be. And I would be nowhere without these people who I'm surrounded by. But that all started with really understanding who I am. So I really hope that you all take some time to reflect on who you are as a person, as a leader, and really start to see how you fit into the different roles that you have in your life. And though right now, this is just a really unprecedented time where we're feeling a lot of loss, this could be an opportunity for us to afterward go on and learn and grow and become our best selves. So to continue this conversation, what I would love for you all to do is I just started a new Instagram. It's at KP_lead. I hope you guys give me a follow. And what I want you to do is I want you to post on your Instagram story and tag me, telling me what makes your heart happy. And hopefully we can share, connect, and engage with other people who are also sharing what makes their heart happy and continue this conversation about those things that really make us and the world a better place. Okay? So thank you so much for spending some time and just listening to me ramble for the past few minutes. I hope you all are so well. I hope we continue this conversation, and I hope to see you all in person sometime doing a talk as well. I'll see you around.
Thanks so much for joining us for the Train to Positivity Virtual Summit. We hope you choose to have a great day. Please be sure to check out other positive influencers throughout the summit. And if you enjoyed this specific talk, feel free to like and subscribe and share with other positive humans through your favorite social media outlets using the hashtag #TrainOfPositivity.